What we have here is a Ryzen 5 2600X. It has 6 cores, 12 threads, base clock of 3.6 GHz, and max boost clock of 4.2 GHz. This CPU is good for entry-level streaming / editing and can work great with the newer RTX 3000 cards. It is based on the AM4 socket, which means whatever motherboard you use, you could upgrade all the way to a 5th gen Ryzen 9. This CPU is great for your money because it only costs around $156 on AliExpress, shipped worldwide, which is also how I got this CPU in today's video. I will put the link in the description below so you can check it out too. The only drawback about buying stuff on AliExpress is that it might take up to a few months to get here. Now for the motherboard, I got this BioStar B450MH from Canada Computers, brand new on clearance for only $78.26. Since this is a budget motherboard, I won't be doing any CPU overclocking. I will be only tuning the RAM sticks. Now for the RAM, I forgot to record a footage for it, so here. I got a kit of Ripjaw 16GB clocked at 2400 MHz DDR4 memory for only $60 off of Facebook. I managed to overclock this kit of memory to 3200 MHz at CL16. I overclocked it to 3200 MHz because it is the sweet spot for Ryzen 2nd gen CPUs. Since the CPU from AliExpress didn't include a stock cooler, I decided to use this Be Quiet heatsink that I got for free from my friend. And since I bought a pack of 5 ARGB fans controlled with a controller, I decided to use one of those fans on this heatsink. Now for the boot drive, I bought this 120GB NetTac NVMe SSD on AliExpress for $27.81. This SSD can load all your program files and Windows 10 really fast. Now of course, 120GB boot drive is not enough, so I'm using this 500GB hard drive for $11.25. Now for the graphics card, I'm using this R9 270X I got for $80. This card is on par with a GTX 1050 or a 1050 Ti. For the power supply, I got this Antec 550W semi-modular from FreeGeek for only $45. Once you upgrade the GPU, when the mining craze is over and GPUs are actually back in stock, this power supply can support up to an RTX 3060. Now for the case, I am using the Luda case Init White with 3 RGB fans in the front, but I replaced the 3 RGB fans in the front with the other 4 ARGB controlled fans I bought. This company is a local case maker from Canada, and they were even nice enough to send me another case after I had the problem with the front USB 3. I'll put the link in the description for their website and Amazon page so you can also check them out. Now, I will pull up a price tally and get to the time lapse. Although today's build might not be the best price to performance PC you could find in 2021, it was pretty fun for me because I got to try out new PC cases as well as the older AMD cards I always wanted to try. For this price point, you could probably find better price to performance for gaming. But if you're not just looking for gaming and you want to edit some light videos or streams, this CPU is pretty good considering it has 6 cores and 12 thread and is unlocked, so you could overclock it if you want. I would recommend you build a PC like this in 2021 considering you could upgrade the CPU and RAM later down in the future, and also when the new RTX cards come back at MSRP, you could get those and get a huge performance upgrade and won't be CPU bottlenecked. Now with that being said, thanks for watching today's video, and if you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and come back next week for another PC build video.